Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to share a couple of unbaggings, a couple of deliveries this week, some games from a games company in Barcelona, Snafu. I saw one of these games reviewed on another channel, and it inspired me to have a look at these. A new release and an existing game. There's a few more on the horizon as well. Very low, small footprint games, but the maps looked superb and the subject matter also appealed. So here we go with the first one today, which is Santander'37, a game by Javier Romero. I apologise if I've got that wrong. And it's part of their Snafu's Small Battles series. So I'm going to just get it all out of the bag first so we can see things a bit more clearly, and then we'll have a look at the contents properly. So here we go. We've got it out of the bag. Let's have a look and see what we've got first of all. So the front cover, I must say, good use of space. Often this is just a cover sheet, but the games designer has put some of the quick reference information on here, really nicely produced, color coded, make it very easy on the eyes. You can see there, so we've got a terrain effects chart at the top, which I think is going to play a very big part of this game, combat resolution table, bombardment table, and zone of control effects. So that's really good. We've got the counters, the maps, etc. I'll come back to those in a moment. Let's have a look at the rules themselves. So, rules of play. We can see there a really nice table of contents right on the front, and this is only an 11-page booklet, so really nice to see that for, again, a small footprint game. If we actually go to the back of the book, which is where I often start, we can see there that the back page is very much optional rules and references. So the rules themselves are actually about 10 pages, and again, nice clear typeset, some colour in there as well. Looks like it's not going to be too difficult. We've got some examples of play for the various sections, which is nice to see on there. Explanation of the counters in the bottom left hand corner. So yeah, some interesting dynamics within that. Then on top of that, we've got counters. So we've got 3 very small strips of counters. The counters themselves are actually quite small and not that thick as some other providers. However, this is a folio small footprint game, so kind of to be expected really, and the artwork is very crisp and clear, as you can see on there. Just sort of zooming in on some of those elements. So yeah, not much to complain about there. The artwork is lovely, and overall it even though the counters are small, there's not many of them, so you know, I don't think that is going to be a problem in the grand scheme of things for a game of this size. Before we get the map out, the back sheet also has another quick reference, so that's really good, covering some of the other factors. So a counter key, which is nice to see, unit identification chart, and then we've got things like sequence of play, Republican offensive, Republican morale event. So again, really nicely color coded, you know, very, very well produced A cheat there as well. So let's just go back to the reverse. Now this would be on the back of the game. Just explains that this is ideally a two-player game simulating the Santander campaign in the Spanish Civil War in August 1937. So you've got some different elements going on here. You've got nationalist forces supported by the Italians, sort of, and then the Republicans with the Basques. What's left of them after their sort of part of the country has been taken over, fighting there. And you can see here the game should be 1 to 2 hours, 1 to 2 players. It's low complexity. It's at regiment brigade level, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a feel there. Again, love the color coding. Really sort of fits nicely in with the game, and overall, you know, impressed with the quality of what is a folio game from a fairly new company in this marketplace. So well done to Snafu, really looking good. The map is a paper map. Again, quality of the map, that's certainly the paper quality is nice. It's a kind of glossy matte, well, it's actually probably more a matte type map, but it's, as you can hopefully see through the video, a really nice quality map. It's not too big. I think the map itself is 60 centimeters, so a couple of foot by about 1.5 foot. So or for people using centimeters, about 60 by 40. But if I just bring the map up slightly to the camera, hopefully you can get a flavour for some of the really nice clear artwork on there. It's very, very nicely designed. Let's go up to the top of the map here. Hopefully you can kind of get a feel for the quality of some of the artwork on there. And within the map, you've also got, bring the camera over, you've also got a terrain key down the side, which is great. Terrain overview, which is really helpful. You've then got, if you're sitting one side, you've got availability of aircraft when they're flown, and the same for the other side. You've got dates and weather. Yeah, you've got a lot of what you need on the map in play, but the map itself, as hopefully you can see there, is beautifully done. Again, for a small footprint game, it's a gorgeous presentation. Okay, so that's Santander'37 by Snafu, and a very quick unbagging. Overall, first impressions, looks a very, very well produced game on a small scale. The map is gorgeous. The counters, although perhaps a bit small for my eyes, are very clearly designed and look very nice. Probably over a period of time, if you played this game a lot, maybe they'll suffer a bit wear and tear, but that's difficult to say at this stage. But overall, massively impressed. The service from Snafu, Oscar, thank you for your help, was excellent. Communication from them all the way, very, very good. And the game arrived here in the UK within 5 to 6 days of dispatch from Spain, with no complications. So highly recommend having a look at Snafu's store. They sell a lot of games and various bits and pieces on there, or certainly if you're in the Barcelona area, pop in and have a look. If ever I get down that part of the world again, I'll certainly be looking that one up. Yeah, that's a quick unbagging of Santander'37. Hope you've enjoyed this, and hope to bring you another Snafu game on a separate video shortly, which will be Ambon, Burning Sun and Little Seagulls. Look forward to seeing you then.